Don't not deal it. Thanks for tuning into Dancehall Critics once again. People know say a whole heap of things are going on the road. You get what me I say? Yeah, we know say a bit things Andrew are going on with somebody do want come. You know me I say kinda give my addressing, you know me I say address the matter, my own way of course. You just give my 2 cents. You get what me I say? Couple things Andrew made certain statements about, of course, regarding dancehall, where you don't know, say, my forte that is what I say, I'm going to have a particular opinion as well. So, at that reason, that for one make me say, oh, I'm going to do a live, and of course, it's been a little bit a while now, but I'm going to do a live. So, them thing them want to talk about. People, as on the forward on the live, make sure you say, just hit the like button, you see me? Melisha here, big up yourself, my friend. Blessings and honor. Remember, hit the like button right away, people. You know the thing go down. Bless up on yourself and manners to everybody who tune into the thing. Yanni Baker, wow, go on. Yeah, I did. Blessings. Yes, my daughter-in-law. We know the thing go. So Anjo, I'm not gonna lie to you, Anjo, right off the bat, man, like, I'm honestly disappointed in how Anjo run the government, in the sense that certain things we must say is a way of, it not uplifting people them. You know me I say it more so a tear down in people them and I make them look away. You get to me I deal with people, and I them thing that me honestly can't appreciate. Me can't appreciate that. You see me? I believe that Andrew need for, me I say that maybe need to reevaluate how he might go about the governance. See? Because you can't choose to want to point fingers all other different angles, see, when you need to look in the mirror. You get to me, say, people, because that's the case to me, in my opinion. Sometimes when you don't have no other alternative or no door for knock on or nothing to blame, you just find something, you just drag something or grab it. And just boom, cast blame. You get to me, say, people, a long time I hear Andrew say a bag of things and I make certain statements and I talk in a certain tone. You get to me, say, people. And one of the things them where kind of struck me, and of course, kind of like, kind of influenced me or kind of prompt me for one to do a reaction, so to speak, is particularly because of a interview. See, I'm going to touch upon the dancehall piece. I was watching an interview on Andrew Holness's Instagram page, and the interviewer was talking about the inequalities and how some people feel like they're being treated unfairly. I say we touch upon the whole class system in a society, because it's not just Jamaica. Yes, I say, but we know say the class thing exists. And some people, of course, are very much prejudicial to some people who may be considered to be of the lower strata. You get me dealing? And quite honestly, when the Prime Minister was questioned and asked, I guess essentially who or what are some of the major impact or factors that are probably leading to the spread of the COVID-19. See, Andrew honestly went on for say boy are the people them where buy them look £2 of rice, them look a quarter of bread and half of bread and them 2 egg and all of these things. See, and them a cause it because them now wear them proper gears and all of these things. So right there, so Andrew attack bad about ghetto people. Because clearly, if we can simply just put the thing them together, see, put the pieces together and connect the dots, it's clear now. You not take a blind man if you can decipher what Andrew try to say. Andrew try to say, I look at hungry people, I look at one them with nothing. The one them with poor and fool. Other way they make it sound, Andrew. At them, in essence, a ghetto youth, at them, at the ghetto people, them, I saw the whole, I say things on. Say, at them are the one where I cause the problem. See? And the man I say, boy, but here, this is what I have a problem with. He might blame it on the ghetto youth them and the ghetto people them or the ghetto communities it appear. That I'm audience or population rather where my try to put the blame on. See? Now here's the twist. If you look on it the other way when him say, it's not like XYZ when he gave an example and say, it's not like, let's say, um Tom Brown. Tom Brown will get XYZ money we guaranteed a month. We therefore allow Tom Brown if he can just go in a store go buy him things them in a bulk. And of course the pandemic, the lockdown and them things then are going to affect him. You see what I say? And I guess him also is that same, I guess, upper or wealthy man, seeing an affluent individual who him guarantee, remember, you know, him guarantee said that there's somebody that uphold seeing the whole mask mandate. So you want to tell me, say, just because them come from a different social strata, seeing, you want to tell me, say, damn rich man there, you sure say that rich man there, I wear a mask and him a keep up him in at the bargain and I be obedient and I listen to the rules and the guidelines where I go over society and all of these things. But the little man that live down in a ghetto, is it because him live down in a ghetto and you automatically expect the worst of him? Seeing, you just think of it like, alright, at them are the problem. Me never business about the rest. Me just at every one of them are the problem. I saw the thing sound Andrew. Would I like you to tell me if I lie me I tell me if you see the interview that Andre Holness have had with Observer, if I'm not mistaken, viewers and subscribers, saying that Andre Holness had. Saying, I strongly, Yanni Baker said, I strongly believe how it come out nerves are so in mean it. But I mean, quite honestly, it thing sound good evening, Malika Evans, big up yourself. The thing to me sound very much discriminating and biased. Bias in the sense that you're not saying everybody collectively is a problem, you know. Seeing you're only singling out a part of society, seeing the part where always get targeted any damn way. Seeing the part of society where always seem to be more vulnerable for all of them kind of attacks and them kind of thing. Scrutiny. You understand what I say, people? I want to know if you tell me what you think. And if you watch over the video and you can get a chance to hear what I talk about. See? Now about a real thing, man. Either thing Andrew keep up. Andrew no fair make them statement about poor people, dog. You see me? Because it's not poor people alone, seeing, not abiding by the rules, essentially. That is my point. You can't come on an interview, come try to paint the pictures clear. You make the picture paint clear, Andrew. You even created a scenario and you gave an example. Well, clearly tell me, say, I guess it's just the way of the world. And people have to just learn to accept it and find a way over to bridge that gap there. You see what I say? The bias and the foolishness, the inequalities, he never said nothing where essentially is going to be put into place as a measure to correct some of these inequalities. You never said that. Me not say poor people don't have get trouble, you know, but me not go less than say rich people don't get trouble too. See? But them try to shovel under the rug. You understand what I say? Meanwhile, sometimes the poor people them they have for them the kind of luxury or opportunity, saying, if you do that. See? I heard the interview, but how we are interpreting the statement is not how it's meant. Top, middle, and lower class not complying with the mask. But what I say is, this world, Andrew, this is the problem with me have. Andrew did not say collectively society as a whole, or just some people in a society. The man pinpoint just basically the inner city. He literally did that. And then when he made the comparison, seen, or as an example or a scenario given, the man make it sound like, say, boy, he must say, all right. And I like say other rich man where can go over here to go buy him thing. Let's say, for example, over here you have a place named Sam's Club, see? And you can go buy a thing them in a bulk. When you buy your thing them in a bulk, that'll save you a trip to go every day. You get what I say? So, and only certain people have that luxury of being able to do that, can afford it. So that speak after me, say, boy, him only kind of like him dep on the side of the more affluent people in a society. I'm more like to get an understanding otherwise the way how he said it. I watch the interview a couple times, and especially that part there, seeing when that question was posed to him, I watch it over and over again. I'm not gonna lie to you people. I watch it over and over again. And honestly, me can't come to you and say, boy, the tone in which he delivered the response and how him say it, like it never sound right. No more, tell me truth. It never sound right. Then no. See? On top of all of that, people. On top of all of that, I see him Andrew, where did I use up the whole same something with my bash dancehall. I use up the whole of the artists, them dubs and all of them something dance and re. I create this idea like say boy you're so much in support of the music where we help to build the culture and the country. You know me I say? Me not understand, how you go say boy a dancehall is basically responsible for, me I say, what's going on in society. I think if you take away, I think I've said this before, if you take away dancehall, you still gonna have man who want to shoot another man and want to stab another man. You gonna have altercations. Certain things in a society still will go on. You know what I say? Yeah, there may be some influence now as it relates to some of the up and coming generation, they might hear certain things. However, this is a cyclical thing that has been, basically handing down from generation to generation. And we have to take into account, when each generation come up, the nether level or the next generation that follows are going to be more evolved. You know what I say? And or more advanced in a different ways and are going to go about things differently. You know what I say? Do things very different in my opinion. You get what I say, people? So you have to take these things into account. Bala himself, the only people them where I defend Andre is the one them where I live off of him. You know what I say? Only thing him doing is bringing Jamaica down. I've never voted before, but I'm surely gonna next election. You know what I say? The title is shocking. You see what I say? Right. Yeah, how did he these poor people? I think Andrew diss poor people by basically blaming poor people. Look, I can never hear it good. The interview, Sanya, the interview clear as day. When the man asks about, how the thing is being controlled and all of them something, you see what I say? Him make it look like say boy, honestly, poor people is a problem, and of course at them are cause the problem or the increase in the COVID. Because at them alone now wearing a mask. You can't tell me say at them alone now wearing a mask. Because when him said that, in the same breath, him never mention the fact say the man where can buy instead of the quarter bread, the man who can buy 3-4 loaves of bread or whatever, him never say nothing about that man there. Him did not blame them completely. But honestly, at no given point in time, the instance that he used was a comparative instance where he used, let's say, for a rich man in that comparison. When him say, let's say I am rich, and him say Wise then, for example, him say, oh, and unlike Wise, we can buy 3-4-5 bag of bread. Instead of a little man the way I go, you saw me and say I go this and no, you can't preach so. He answered the question that was asked. No, watch out now. The way how him answer the question to me, you belittle the people from the inner city and or the ghetto. Because the same remark where you pass about them. Because when him go some and say, oh, the people them buy 2 pounds of rice and this and that. What kind of people is it that you're describing to be a problem? Remember that, Because him did make it be clear, say them are the problem. The man say it. And in the same breath again, like I say, when him say at them people there, the people them buy the little half a bread, the quarter of bread, and look at something there. See? May I tell you, come on, man. May I tell you, I'm not by no means, trust me. Me sit down and watch the interview. You understand what I say? And in enough way, Andrew is acting very hypocritical. That sound like he dissing poor people in a little slick way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I tell her. The man said the people them where buy this and buy that. See? So when you listen to the list of things that these people, when they give that scenario, you know, where buy this and buy that, he might list out some of the things them where, of course, generally speaking, poor people go to shop, go buy this and go buy 1 2 pound of rice, 1 egg round, so 2 3 egg, 1 big jar of oil, this, that. You get to me and say, come on, man. I can reason on the thing, man. He may not spell it out the way or me, of course, I give the interpretation here. Seeing? But Andrew knew what he meant. Seeing? Go up on Andrew Holness's Instagram and you will see the interview. Then are the reels or whatever. You understand what I say? I'm going to watch it. Trust me, I'm going to watch it over and over. And I watch it, then I pause it and I think. I process it. And I say, but it does not, it not sound right. I saw me, it look like, no, for real, it not sound right. It not sound right. Because why make him never said that about the people them from a different social class? Or from a higher social class then? A percentage, even if it's a percentage of them, are also contributing to the problem again. I didn't see anything wrong with it. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we can agree if we disagree. Nothing wrong with that still. But maybe you might want, most people can't even afford to buy a mask, much as buy food. And you don't visit poor people unless it's beneficial towards this party. Poor people need help, and he's not doing anything but pressuring them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I not go, go to the further extent for bash him in every aspect. But what me I see and I hear from him directly, me I say, of course, what's being divulged to the general public where people, of course, can have an opinion upon. I hit me a comment upon one. And then, like I'm saying, people, I think the Prime Minister has a point. And like I'm saying, but, so what about, tell me this now, because maybe he might have a point because you might feel like, say, boy, where you say, let's say, for example, you're living at the ghettos in, let's say you're living at the ghetto, so you might say, well, I'm a reason, or this is just for reasoning purposes. What if you go to a woman and say, oh, enough of your community members, them just there out and them they have business about the COVID, them just want party and shell down the place and be things and rare. But still, even if I saw be the case, say I only some of the people them from the community they do that, and everybody in every house I do the same thing. You get me I say? So still you can't just grab everybody up and just group up them and say, boy, yo, I the whole on and do it. You see me? Because if I saw be the case, you have to go call 2 names over the yard there, brother. You have to go point 2 fingers over there so too. Me I tell you. Because even though, let's say, me might then the ghetto and me might not see certain things, just know and say, yo, human nature, the imperfected nature are we seeing, and we make up and all of these things. Like, yo, we make mistakes. We have flaws. The same rich man might have, I say, have an issue with this whole thing. But maybe feel indiscipline or whether I say disobedience may not be expressed publicly, or it might be behind closed doors where I'm just like, yo, man, we no mask thing the dog. And you know what I mean? Yeah. Let us be fair. At the same time, same set of Jamaican will be not wear the mask where them go overseas, them obey every rule. Every rule. If you go no, but still, what me I say I say if I understand if I say you go where you go there, so but still, see the kind of picture and image that is being painted on essentially inner city youths or ghetto people. Like honestly, me not feel like in a no way the way how you made that statement, you don't sound like say you ride with we at all. And again, if you're gonna point out a flaw on our end, because me I talk about us here, upper class and lower class. See? If you're gonna talk about a flaw on our end down here, highlight some of the flaws them up here, so. Let me see, why is the man asking about the poor people that can't afford to stock up in the food, stock up food? That's always going to be a corner shop. People don't go corner shop to buy 20 pound of rice flour and stuff. Children it. Yeah, but what I say is, the man talk about it, the man express it as it being a problem when it is a way of life of some people who can't afford the big, I say, figure do that. And even the person who is serving have to make a living. You get what I say? I mean, yeah, I have to defend my poor people, man. I grew up in a ghetto too, man. And then government people they can't come talk and foolishness on the TV and in an effort for try to belittle we and try to make we look like just the perpetual idiots. You get what I say? That me I talk about, me there have to defend poor people because I grew up in the ghetto, dog. So me know all the things set. Them quick for cast blame on we. Now tell me this, Sonia. How is it that dancehall is now being blamed, even though a long time them hate dancehall, yet them can't stop the killing? Stop dancehall and just do be a reggae or whatever and see if killing stop. Me guarantee you it not stop. Me guarantee you it don't stop. Some killer and murderer they even listen to one dancehall song. And that me I tell you. You understand what I deal with? A real thing. Now have to have a different, I say, like a different approach to the whole governance, in my opinion. You get what I say? You have to have a whole different approach to the thing. Because you gotta say some things where, killing will never stop, Probably get worse. Exactly agenda. Stop dancehall and it probably get worse. You may tell you, man, killing will not stop, even if dancehall is banned. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, man. Up. Yeah, may I tell you, we have a reason that looking between the lines, man. I see enough party I keep and nobody not real mask. It's sad out there. And I guarantee you, what I say is, my thing is, me nah go accept say I just poor people alone. After I know poor people alone, I got a party. I know poor people alone. If it's a situation now we just talk about just look a kind of shot them and them look a thing there. See, that's still a percentage. Uptown people them still have to interact, Why me gonna put some scope on them? And enough of them over the side there too. Vex about the whole mandate and all of these things. You know what I say? We need to take responsibility. The politician alone can't do it. Yo, man, even doing another politics something. For real. Politics are crap. When them now a be scapegoat business and all of them something there. I tell you, but Andrew no fear do them thing that Andrew can't play two-face with the thing. Yeah, they pay people for dub and all of them something, but then you come talk about, yo, what you doing is this and that. So Andrew, you never know about that. So Andrew, you never know about that from them long time, brother. Everybody have a party. Yeah, Sonia, that I choose still. I can't listen deny that part there, So in that regard, the lockdown as a measure of effectiveness, yeah, it can slow down the whole bungler interaction and all like bag of party and this and that them something there. Even though enough people honestly still want to come my country, come still have fun. You know what I say? I just kind of feel like still the approach probably can be re-evaluated. You know what I say? And of course carried out differently. I just some me think. You get what I say? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's other things where, kind of outside of the scope or beyond the scope of my understanding what me not necessarily I take into consideration here. And people, by no means, what I talk about here, I not say, yo, it's absolutely right. But just I give you my personal, of course, interpretation and of course, accompanied by my reasoning. Just, what me think. You get what I say? I just my opinion me I give. Because again, the way how Andrew said the thing and just how him come off, him give off a certain perception. You know what I mean? Whereas in the US, the stimulus money, give out enough gatherings and I go and kiss my kitty before them invest them or waste money. Yeah, I mean, hey, trust me, you know. All the time me do go down in Miami Fort Lauderdale, trust me. Me just know so me can't be judgmental because I do not know what some of these people are doing to get their money. And I just look at look at government money. People are get money. You see me? So you never know. I don't understand these people wise. They heard there is no beds and oxygen and still go out in crowds without mask. I understand. I get what you say still. I get it. But I just feel like say there could be a more directly better way how Andrew could have come across without seeming so more so kind of attacking just one era of society as opposed to really talking to society as a whole. I just don't think that is fair. That is just my thing. Me get what you say, and as far as like, trying to enforce effective security measures, me I say, and our safety measures for try to of course, essentially save life or for try to minimize pan thing. Try to, of course, ultimately get that thing eradicated and eliminated out of our society. Seeing and out of our atmosphere and we meet. It will take a effort, a whole community. You know what I say? And of course, just the whole country has to have to come together and try to push through, to do it thing, to make the thing go with dog. Because we have to, you know what I mean? We have to get rid of that thing. Me don't know how the thing that I say that color fits you daddy wise. Big up yourself, my friend. Enough respect, Yanni. All I'm saying is every other country giving back, and it's well known. Jamaica not. From election, I don't see them driving around anymore. Bala himself, so me did I read a little news article here that titled where of course me say Andrew Holness on it, and apparently them supposedly have some kind of funds where them give to the entertainers for the time where the lockdown go on and all of these things. That is all me know so far. Me never dabble in the story and get more in depth and if you get some better understanding as to how this whole thing may work and or will work or whatever. You know what I say? So just probably do some research on that and see if that even makes sense and what about the regular people them about, you know what I mean? So couple things they might have done up the pipeline. We don't know how it's going to be beneficial for the greater many. You see me? Because of that matter. Can't just look on taking care of just the state and now worry about, you see me, the people them. Gunson still a go sing. Gunsong still a go sing. Yeah, man, I tell you, man. Man, I learn talk be something, Bridget. Certain things to me just kind of, embedded in the fabric of people's mentals, them psyche. You saw me I deal with? I believe that at this point, I think there's a good and an evil side of everybody. People have a moment when they're happy, and people have a moment when them just angry. And sometimes when people are extremely angry, people are go through different mental, illnesses or phases or stages. People can lash out. People can lash out, take up a gun, shoot themselves, or shoot 2, 3, 4 people randomly, and boom, that's a gun violence right there. So a man might pass a man and step on a man's shoes, and there's no dancehall music playing at that time. You know what I say? But you have to understand, say, again, dancehall, I know dancehall, you gotta have somebody, or those people who are just, of course, human, and them are gonna, play out them human nature. I dare some me see it, I dare some drop it, and I dare some look on it. So me I say, then on the other hand, better the people are going to listen now because the Prime Minister talk hard to them. Maybe. We don't know. But himself, that's what I'm saying. You're not seeing it, but some of them doing things. We need to be honest, and the Prime Minister can't keep everybody full responsibility. The money that Andrew collect from Bill Gates, Yes, not Bill Gates. Bill Gates. What did he do with that money? Over 2 or 300 million US dollar. Huh. So Wise, you have anything to say about Mr. Lex vent about DJ Khaled only doing music with some artists? So I never say where my vent about, but here's my say or my take on that. You cannot be upset at what either come to you or what don't come to you. If it is a case where I just politics, we can't help that. You have to be the one in that game, your dog. You have to be the one to stand out, to attract the people them or to attract, certain attention to you. And no matter in my opinion, if you're that good, no matter how much enemy you have, we might deter that them and the mind from not coming over your side. In my forward, because I see gold and treasure. And I see where, wow, if I do something with that brother, yeah, boy, I no business with dog have with him, A dog I'm a friend, but I see business over here, so. I kind of that approach of me say DJ Khaled take with things, You never really see them man they mix up in a certain like foolishness and bangarang. So all I can say is Mr. Alex have all right to express his opinion in my free will. Because personally it might again it might be a come from a personal place. So by all means him can express himself because maybe he felt like, oh, I'm a veteran in the business and the DJ Khaled I come work with some of them elder Rasta and then some liquor boy dog how man I deal with. You get what I mean? So you kind of feel like you get cornered in the middle and nobody's like, looking at you, people looking over you kind of thing. So I think it's just a personal thing. If you do some type of music, you just won't get some people attention. Yeah, I just say it go for real. Yeah, man. And you have to understand, say, your style kind of older now, and it's been years that we hear that kind of style. Things have changed, and we have moved to a newer wave with these newer generation and new upcoming entertainers. I say different versatility, different kind of approach to the whole game. The game will change. It's just a thing where I got continue to change and evolve. I guess the evolve and the change kind of go hand in hand. I say people. So just bear that in mind. That's what I think too, Janet. What Janet say? Them two unruly. If we, Janet Core say, if we all pull together, obey the protocols, we can get through this pandemic soon. Put aside politics and work together. Make Jamaica great again. What did they take the man slogan? Oh man. They need to put P and J one side and unite. Boy, I don't know about that something, that understand how far the hatred there come from, It's a long string of hatred where even cause other people to hate each other who they even know each other. You get what I say? So that's something that might be tough to break. Tell you the truth. Nonetheless, people, I did want to give my opinion on that. I want to tell me what you think in the comment section. Of course, for those of you who did not get a chance to watch the video, so you know the thing go. Like me that talk about, just to kind of go over a few things that I discussed. Me that talk about the fact that Andrew Holness made a statement about poor people in particular, where to me he pointed fingers at poor people in my opinion, which I didn't believe that was the best and fair and honest treatment. But maybe correct me if I'm wrong if I misinterpret, but from my understanding after listening to that interview a few times, it kind of sounds like you kind of talk bad about poor people essentially, but you're not talk bad about the upper class people. So them thing that me not discuss people. And it wasn't a debate panel here with it. Well, kinda come that debate Sanya. And a couple other people will agree with Sanya, but when I don't know anything, come on, we can debate and all of these things. We can agree if we disagree, we can just disagree. But of course, we still can be professional about it. We still can support each other and love each other. Same way. You understand what I say? Starboy Records say, tell Mr. Lex to be happy for a dancehall and chat up. I want for real, man. I just say thing, man. Exactly what I think too, Starboy. Him sound bad mind. And you see, that's the way I explain myself as far as somebody asking what I think about what he said. To me, it just kind of sound like, so boy, all right, you say Jaden, people, when me give my explanation from is the fact that I say Jadanites or Jadanites, from the up top camp, I take picture with him, and then me see Quavo, and then me see Popcorn, and you know me I say, and then me see even General B get a piece of DJ Khaled and them thing. You don't know Bujo and couple of the entertainers who can pretty much always have that, you know, connection with that DJ Khaled. But some people just never had it. Some people just never get that hello there and a greet, the meet there or whatever. Cause I just know everybody I get the opportunity them in general. And like I say, me not think nothing much I got change. Maybe factor your voice, your opinion. Sometimes it's good for just open your mouth and say, yo, I want a chance to. Maybe it might work, maybe it might, you know, not work, you know, because if somebody don't see the opportunity they're in, then maybe they just won't involve themselves. So bear that in mind, you see me? Oh people, big up on yourself still. Thank you guys for tuning in to the look live here. Like I said, I go make sure some do look more live on the channel and them thing there. You get me answer people. Give me full no opinion, give me full no thoughts on the whole Andrew Holness is you know, viewpoint or his statements. Andrew basically believes that boy we can blame crime on dancehall, essentially. And also feels that you know, a poor people is to be blamed for, you know, rising in crime rate and all of them stuff. Yeah. So all heap of things, you know, we did discuss. Just give me your opinion, give me your take, and just give me your thoughts. Yes, Yanni, we will be going live, and we're gonna try to do the sip and talk live earlier tonight. So make sure you stay tuned with no popcorn, on the soda, on this, on that. I'm just playing y'all. But yeah, me I go live later. But a lot of places do the test, and a lot of these persons are at home quarantine, which they are not. Blessings, critics, big up everywhere. Yeah, man, everyone here. Big up, big up, big up. Bless up, bless up, bless up. I am out, guys. Big up. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. Share. Make us spread the word, make us grow the thing. We don't know the thing go. Big up when I said my mom live in Canada and she came Jamaica, January. It was a problem for her to come back home when she did the COVID test. She had to pay 200 Canadian and wait 2 weeks for the results before she leaves. Wow. Yeah, man. Big up, yeah. Sad to hear that. Let me see. It was good having, yeah, Bala himself. You don't know a couple other people there. Malika, Sanya, Yanni. You don't know. I see a couple people. Janet Core. Yeah. Starboy Records. Yeah. And then we did see Alkaline Daily Pass too to said speed. And we have Reload some little. Yeah, me I try to big up everybody. Me say nice international. Me no know me say nice international job too. Yeah, and I think. And then Dancehall Agenda did just drop in and a big me up to say the. And then Days World. You don't know, a couple other people did on the live, man. But big up on yourself still. Thank you for the support. You know the thing going. We're not stopping.